Several years ago, I had the opportunity as a classroom teacher to go and visit a school that did MicroSociety. And the school that I was working at the time was one that was a very low socioeconomic school. And I was a fifth grade teacher, and we had a lot of problems with attendance and discipline. And because we had these problems with attendance and discipline, consequently, our academic success for many of our students was not where we wanted it to be. When I went and visited this school, I saw that Micro was by far the most unique program that I had ever seen for helping children to learn what life is like. MicroSociety is a nonprofit organization. It was established by Dr. George Richmond, who was a teacher in Brooklyn, New York, and he was hired as a fifth grade teacher in a very difficult classroom. He was hired in November of the school year in 1965, and he was the fourth or fifth teacher to take over this class. The day that he went in, his very first day, the principal walked him in the classroom and said to him, "I'll be back at lunchtime." Proceeded to take him in the classroom, close the door, and lock it behind him. So Dr. Richmond was in the room with a classroom of fifth graders and couldn't go anywhere. And the children were not concerned with academics. So he had to find a way to reach them. So he said, let's make this like our own town. So he started working on that very thing. And that's what Micro is. It takes the real world and brings it into the classroom or into the school, and you simulate real businesses, real government. You teach children all about what your government is like. You teach them how to run a business, and they become the ones in charge. The teachers, the adults in the school are merely facilitators. We train them so they know what they're doing, so they get a better idea of how to do it, but they become the managers and the bookkeepers and the workers. They become your mayor, they become your city council, they become the owners of businesses, they run the bank, the IRS, you pay your taxes, they learn all about these things. And you have shopping ventures. You have two types of business. You have an agency, which is a business that is government owned. In our town here at downtown, which our school is running Micro school-wide from pre-K through fifth grade. Some of the government agencies that we have, but not all of them that we have, are obviously our city government, which heads up our mayor and vice mayor, our city manager, and our city council members. We have a bank. We have an IRS. You pay 20% of your gross income for your taxes as an individual, and businesses also pay a 20% fee. And this was decided by our city council. They made those decisions and laws. We have a court system. We have a police department. We have a census bureau and a welcome wagon. We have a Department of Naturalization, so for those students who did not start the year off with us but come to us throughout the year, will learn about our town, learn about what is government, what are taxes, what does citizenship mean, why are there rights and responsibilities with our town, what do I do when I get a paycheck, how do I get a paycheck, what happens if I don't go to work, what happens if I don't do my job when I get there. Those are things that they work with them on, and then they take a little citizenship test and they get sworn in by one of our judges. And this year we have 3 judges. 2 of them are 5th graders and 1 of them is a 4th grader. And they had to pass a bar exam to get that position. Once they become citizens of our town, then they go to our city government, to the Department of Labor, and they apply for positions, fill out job applications, just like everyone else did at the beginning of the year. Our town has 0 unemployment, the only town I know of with 0 unemployment. And that gives you just a basic understanding of the agencies involved.
One of the first decisions the students had to make was what kind of government to have. Students also had to choose a name for their society, what kind of currency, the stamps and names of streets in their town. They designed their own money. These are the agencies at Downtown Magnet's Uptown City.
But then we have what you call ventures, businesses that are for profit. And we have a boutique, we have a health club, we have a yoga studio, we have a marketplace, which is like our own discount store. We have a factory, it's called KidWorks Manufacturing Center, and they make goods that they sell to those businesses that sell the product to the consumer. So we do a lot of things with supply and demand. We talk about scarcity. We do profit and loss sheets. We talk to the kids a great deal about, well, what's selling in your business and what do you need to do to become more profitable?
This is a list of example ventures that a school could utilize in their own program. Warehouse supplies must be inventoried. Products are arranged and organized onto shelves for easy access. As you can see, it's a long process in getting a job. The students at Uptown City are involved in various ventures. El Mercado is currently creating Christmas wreaths. The show chorus is taking a break after a big performance. Uptown's tiniest employees. Students show pride in their accomplishments in their job. They love to display their work, and they seem very, very happy with the system. Of course, the teachers are always there to lend a hand.
We have our own university in our town. We have Uptown University, which works with students who are struggling with reading or math, and they come once a week during micro time to either the reading or the math part, and they work on the skills that they need and still get paid as if they were one of their jobs. So that's like professional development.
Uptown City is using students to tutor other students in various techniques. This is the reading class, Reading 101, at the university. Toastmasters is a public organization that helps people become more comfortable in front of an audience while speaking.
All of our managers, all 39 businesses, each of the managers, all the city council members, the police chief, our judges, our mayor and vice mayor, all go to Toastmasters every week. And they're learning about public speaking, they're learning about communication skills, they're learning how to write speeches, how to give those speeches, how to talk in front of others. They're going to also be going to a class because they go once a week all year long, and when Toastmasters ends in January, then they start a servant leadership meeting that they go to once a week and work with that. Now, our school is not a failing school. It's not a school that's struggling academically. We have been listed as a Title I distinguished school for the last 11 years. Half of our school is a magnet classes and half of our school are residential classes. Every one of the children from pre-K through 5th grade participate in this program every day for 45 minutes. The benefits of this program and are picking that up, and they're modifying their behavior. Those children that were struggling academically are starting to come along. Everyone is totally engaged, and that's part of it. For children to be successful in school, you have to find a way to reach them, and you have to find a way to make them engaged in their learning, to provide them opportunities, multiple opportunities, to apply what they have learned to real life application. And this is just like real life. Every day is a new day at Downtown Magnet. Uptown City is a wonderful town to live in, and I would love for you to have the opportunity to come anytime and visit us. We hope to see you.